What's up, YouTube? I'm going to try to do another live until maybe people get used to that I can do them. And if you're not getting them, like I said, push the little bell on the top. And when you go to the front page of the YouTube page, push the bell to make sure you get notifications. I'm going to put these up, and then I'm going to take them down until people see that I'm on, or maybe it works, maybe it don't. So I'm going to give it a little while for people to jump in if they feel like it. I know it's Friday, everybody may be busy, so I'm just going to do some paperwork until somebody jumps in. Do the end of the week paperwork, maybe. Good too, because everybody's busy. But what I was going to talk about today is there's a first for everything, and today was my first. I got sent to North Carolina to some back roads, and by a driver who told me he's been that way many times. So I took the left he told me to take. And he said, take the next left, you'll be at the fire department. Take that left, you'll be 2 minutes from it. I said, cool, I appreciate it. So I did, and when I took the left, I approached the road, I saw the fire department, and then I saw the turn. And I said, oh Lord, this is going to be terrible. It's going to be just terrible. So I moved over as far as I possibly could. I swung out as far as I possibly could. And I thought I was going to make it. But I didn't. Right drive tires fell off. The right tire fell off the road where it had been raining and dropped down a little bit. And the back tires on the driver's side was almost in the ditch. So I said, oh Lord, what am I going to do? This is the worst trouble I've ever been in. But after I made the turn, I was committed. There wasn't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We're back 2 miles down the road, around the winding road down the mountain. So he said he'd done it, so I said, hey, I can do it too. And so I got stuck, and unfortunately, I'm going to say hats off to the fire department. Those guys came out and they said, you're going to have to call a wrecker. He said, you're about the 70th truck that comes down this road a month and gets stuck. And I said, oh my. He said, yeah. He said, all the GPSs is telling them to come down here. And I said, well, my guys at the plant said they come down there all the time. He said, well, they may, but they don't make this turn. He said, I've never seen a tractor trailer successfully make this turn. So we was out there for an hour. I was dropping the trailer, rehooking it from another line, cranking the legs up, dropping the trailer, rehooking, trying to back up, finally back up. They put a chain and pulled my tires back onto the road, which was good. And then they put a chain on the back, and they tried to slide the back tires out of the gully, so to speak. They were one of the rear tires was hanging off, and couldn't do that. And I had 17,000 pounds on the back, and when that guy's truck just couldn't slide them. How you gonna slide 8 wheels sideways with that kind of weight? But they worked and they worked and they worked hard. They gave it every thought they had. Before it was all over with, they had called some volunteers in there, and I said, man, I sure don't want to get a wrecker down here. I said, that's going to be expensive, and probably get in a little trouble, if not worse. So we worked and we worked, and like I said, hats off to Dana Fire Department in Hendersonville, North Carolina. We finally got me moved out enough where I could back up the road I was at and make a turn and go straight and maneuver my way back around to the stop I had to go to. So it's not that I trusted the GPS. The GPS did tell me to go that route too. But I also trusted a driver who said he has been down that road. Now if he made that, he may have made it when the road was hot, the dirt was hard, the perfect storm. Whatever it may be, the tandem may have been slid up further than mine were at the point, when he made that turn. I'm not really sure. But as I said, I made that turn, and It was bad news, buddy. I don't know if you've ever had that sinking feeling in your stomach before, but I have never had one that that told me that was just the biggest mistake I had ever made, driving a truck. I was so paranoid, man, I was sweating like a pig in the middle of summertime, you know what I mean? And so I finally got it out, got to the destination, and then the guy says, hey, can you go to the other place for me to pick up some empty bales of cardboard? I need y'all to take it back. I said, sure, where is it? And he said, it's about 45 minutes away from here. Well, it was in Bavard. Damn, some bad roads too, man. If you're on a bad road, tractor trailer, it's just not good. So I finally got there, lost my cell phone signal, lost the GPS, it didn't even know where the stop was because it's the trucker's GPS around McNally, and it kept saying overweight warning for all those small bridges, which there wasn't a problem, but it kept wanting me to do U-turns, so it never could find a stop. I couldn't get a signal, so I had to get the old trusty map out, and finally I found it. Then I got everything done, and they had to put the pallets up on the truck with a forklift and put me a pallet jack up there so I could roll them to the back and filled up the whole trailer. So that was done. Then I left, and I said, which way is the best way out of here? And the guy said, go up here, you take a left, and well, that was terrible because it was through downtown. But I ultimately ended up got myself on 64 East, ran into 26, and bingo. Going home, man, I don't know if you guys know what that feels like when you're in a strange place and don't know where you're at. But that was a struggle. And as soon as I hit 26, it's like somebody just took 1,000 pounds off of me. I was just... So again, thank you firemen out there, because these guys worked their tail off to help somebody they didn't even know. And to all these first responders, that's what they all do every day, whether it's fire, police, surgeons, whatever it is. They help people like you and me they've never met before. We're in one of our worst situations. They're there. So my hat's off to them. You guys have a blessed weekend, and hey, nobody came in. Everybody must be busy or off. Maybe this will grow one day where people will come in and start asking me questions. I'm not sure. I hope it does. I'd like to talk to some of you guys and let you guys ask some questions me and I can answer. But y'all have a blessed weekend. See you next week.